is us plugged in to Tim Hortons. Result! What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do another park up video and I'm going to show you what I look for in park ups, what I don't look for in park ups. But this one's going to be with a bit of a twist because we're going to get some free power. Apologies for the the Grizzly Adams look. Hat stays on for this video because it's a mess and you're just going to have to deal with a beard. Moneymaker still on point though. So let's get out of this industrial estate and yeah, see if we can go find some places to go and park up. Right, there's loads down there. That was down the side of the industrial estate, so no problems there. Costco car park. Now Costco, I think they do lock their car park. I haven't done a Costco yet. It's on my list to do. It does say there maximum parking applies. There's one in Stevenage, which I think I could get away with. So if you want to see me do that, then yeah, drop that in the comments. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, then my name is Darren. I am the Urban Motorhome. I've been living full time in the motorhome for just shy of 5 years now. I predominantly park urban, hence the name of the channel. No real campsites unless it's like for a meet-up or something. So yeah, if that's something that you like, then stick around. Let's go left, shall we? Never been down here, don't know where we're going, but Monkston. Okay. Little lay-by straight away. Yeah, I could park on them little lay-bys. Yeah, let's go down this way. These ain't really outside the fronts of people's houses, so like behind this Mini, before the drop curb, you could. It's tight roads a bit, but I mean there's a van there, so I'm no real wider than the van, so if I can get past, then it shouldn't be a problem. I do think you'll stick out around here though, but I'm not opposed to sticking out. Where that orange car is, I'd park there. Let's go down there, let's have a little look. I'll park where these two cars are, and them two. Right there. Yeah, right where this black car is, that's perfect, because that's at the end of the house. There is a little window, but that wouldn't put me off too much. Straight in front, you see all the bikes? All them kids' bikes? One, that tells me there's a lot of kids around here, and two, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know how nice the area is. I'm just going by first looks. I really can't, you know, it could be the best area in the world and have the best people in the world in. But when there's bikes left everywhere and things, it kind of gives me a bit of just a little bit of a flag to not really trusting it, to be fair. You just got to notice these things. I mean, out of the amount of time I've been doing this, these are the things that I notice, you know. And if it was an area full of rubbish or litter and, you know, just stuff thrown everywhere, you wouldn't park there because it doesn't signal a great area, and you don't want that. You want to be parking in an area that is nice, clean, safe, and well kept with good residents or good people. You know, again, I'm making judgments on a split second, which is not fair on the place or the people. Now they're nice houses. See, that's the thing, isn't it? We've gone from where I just said there 2 seconds ago, like bikes left out, to these massive houses. And they're not cheap houses at all, you know, and money shouldn't determine everything, but it does determine pretty much everything. So if you've got these massive houses, it should be alright. But again, with big houses come a lot of prying eyes. They like to keep themselves to themselves. But you could park here, yeah, definitely, no restrictions there. Or up here on the right, I'd park there. That's nice. Again, there is a football field, so you know it's what it is. But it looks pretty quiet right now. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem parking there. So that might be one to come back to if we have a problem later. You're just looking for these little places that you can park politely and legally, just for the night, you know, no real bother. And I've been doing this for nearly 5 years now, and I've not had a problem. I've not had a knock on the door or anything. So, yeah, as long as you park polite and how is that? So there's what is going on? So we've got a children's nursery here, and there's a kebab van in the car park. Are we having a laugh here? Are you having a laugh? Look at this. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Oh, you can't beat a cold Pepsi Max Cherry. Heaven in a can, that is. Heaven in a can. I'd love to know if you're about to start van life, or you've just started, or you're thinking about doing it, and parkups are you're a bit nervous about parkups, you're a bit nervous about finding places to stop, and parking overnight or anything. I'd love to know all your questions and queries, and what makes you worry, and what you'd like help with, or can I answer any of your questions? Can I show you how I do something to alleviate the worry and the angst, maybe. If you have got any questions or comments, or would like to see anything about parkups, then just drop them in the comments below. I don't find parkups this way normally. This is just for illustration purposes. Normally I'll have a look on Google Maps, know where I'm going, find a spot or two that may take my fancy, have a look at the industrial estate in the area I'm going to, and then just go from there. I don't aimlessly drive around wasting fuel and wasting time. And here we go, Tim Hortons. That's where I want. I'm not going to park there now because I don't want to bring attention to myself. But right them three there, right there, that's where I want to park later. Get a nice thumbnail. I think that'll look great. I think this is like Chrome Van City Van Life. His like favourite place to grab a coffee. I always see him in his videos grabbing a coffee and a donut. He loves it. He loves it. They all have black coffee as well. Proper coffee drinkers, aren't they? Right, now this is where the video gets a little bit interesting, because I've been so noisy. I've been sent this, the EcoFlow Pro and the EcoFlow Mini. They're both power banks with a twist. EcoFlow claim, and this is why I wanted them so much, that they can recharge to 80% battery in 1 hour. I could just put it in the motorhome, plug it into my inverter, turn it on, no problem. But that's boring. We want extra power. We don't want my own power. We want extra power. So my idea is to go to a coffee shop with my laptop and a bag carrying the power banks, and as I'm having a coffee and working on my laptop or on my phone, I'm going to plug them in under the table, and then I'll just slowly sip my coffee for an hour, and then we'll see how charged they are. Because then we're getting free power while we're having a coffee, while we're doing some work on the laptop, which could then be used to recharge the motorhome, recharge my laptop. And if you're not got solar, or you've only got a little bit and it's winter, this might be a good option. I've drained these, so that is at 0%, 1%. And that one is at 7%. And we'll see if they actually do charge to 80% in an hour. I've got a lot going on here, because I've got to carry the bag, I've got to carry the camera, I've got to carry my laptop, and just try and blend in whilst looking like a woolly mammoth. What could go wrong, eh? What could go wrong? plugged in. Here we go. Set up. Plugs down there. Right. Time to enjoy my coffee. Well, it's a chocolate shake.
1 hour later.
Ooh, right, it's time. It's time. Let's have a look. I haven't really been able to show you because there's been people around constantly. Here we go. The Mini was at 7%. Okay, so the Mini has kind of not been plugged in properly. Yeah, I've just taken it out and it's at 42%, but it wasn't in properly, so it wasn't charged. But let me show you this. Here we go. Look at that, 95% charge. An hour. An hour. That was, yeah, a bit. They don't have many plugs or tables near plug sockets in Tim Hortons, so that sucks. Let's start with the bad boy. Let's start with this. Went in at 1%, come out 1 hour, and it's 95% charged. How freaking good is that? And this one now, I don't think I plugged it in properly, and I think it might have been too close to this one, so I think they were getting hot, so it might have turned itself off for safety reasons. I'm going to redo it in the morning. I'm going to drain it tonight and redo it, but this one got to 42% in the hour from 7%. Now I know that can do a lot better than that because I've tested it myself many times. So I think that this got hot and turned off because it does feel warm, which I've never felt it like that before. Where I kept them close in the bag and on the chair together, and I kind of kept my hoodie kind of over the top because there was a lot of people around, and I mean, they don't look like the best of things to be charging. I mean, normally I'd probably only just take one in, but I thought I'd just try and be cocky and do two. It was a fantastic test. I'm going to go through what these are and why they're good and all this and that, but I wanted to illustrate straight off the bat why I wanted to review them and why I wanted to get them sent in and tested. Tonight's dinner is nothing special. It's just beans on toast, so don't, you know, it's not gourmet food. It would be nice. Beans on toast with a bit of cheese on top, straight under the grill. Lovely, lovely. But I've got a top tip for you. It's a lazy tip. I'm not gonna say it ain't, because it is. Got me a lovely can of baked beans. I've moved from Heinz to Branston. Just a side note there. That ain't the top tip. Don't worry. Anyway, top tip. The worst part of like a can of, let's say, spaghetti or baked beans or whatever is heating them up and the cleanup. I don't know how I thought about it, why I thought about it, but this is my tip. Tin foil in the bottom of my pan, and it does work. So put tin foil in the pan, as so, just one little piece. I'm going to empty these in there, cook them on low with my spatula. My toast's on the go, and then once they're done, I pour them straight onto the toast, let that go cold, and then empty that straight to the bin. And there's no washing up. None. Zero. What do you think of that? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you put a bit of a lip over on one side so you can pull the beans out and then it doesn't get in a mess. But as you can see, bosh, bosh, bosh. There we go. Clean. That might be the greatest tip I've ever given you, or it might be the worst. Let me know. And before any of you come at me going, you're going to kill yourself, it's poisonous, it's not good for your health, I've been wrapping jack potatoes and meat and vegetables and onions and frying them in the butter in the fire since I was a kid. I'm still here, so unless something's going to kill me tomorrow, I don't really care. Sometimes the simple dishes are the best, you know, they just work. So does a dog bowl. Oh yeah! So this is where I'm parked up. I was just over here for the first couple of hours, but now I've moved across. It's all shut, it's midnight. I've just been taking some photos trying to get the Tim Hortons sign. As you can hear, there is quite a busy dual carriageway there with lorries, but that shouldn't affect me in the slightest. Right by the drive-through, couldn't get closer if I tried. People can still get through the drive-through. They can still get out the back. I'm not obstructing anything. Gonna go in and then get my head down. I can't see there being a problem tonight. There's no reason for anyone to come around here. Drive-through shut. The Starbucks and the Domino's are shut. I think it's gonna be a good night's sleep at Tim Hortons. Yeah, baby. Good morning. And a wonderful morning it is. I slept longer than I thought I was gonna. It's about quarter to 9. Drive-through opens at 6. Yeah, perfect night's sleep. It is quite noisy out there now. The dual carriageway is in full swing. But yeah, perfect night's sleep, no problem. As you can see from the CCTV, still in the same place, no problems. The drive-through there is just there, which is pretty close. It's really quite busy. I've just stepped through to the front to get out. Steering lock's still on. And look how many people there are about. And I am like 3 foot from them. Honestly, I think this is the closest, riskiest park up I've done to date. Yeah, it's pretty close. Slept there all night, no worries. Yeah, look, it's quite a noisy road there, I will say that. But like I say, there was no problems last night. Parked up there, all good. Let's go get some breakfast. Look at this place. It's like a cross between Krispy Kreme and McDonald's. Look all the donuts. Then they do breakfast muffins and wraps. And then I think later on they do burgers and chicken burgers and God knows what. They are definitely competing with Krispy Kreme here. Look at these. I'm not sure who's going to win. And then they got these little bite ones. Look. I think they're called Tim Tams or something, which is pretty cool. All the wraps, muffins, bagels, pancakes. They've got loads of stuff, and then they've got all the proper. So it's like a 3-in-1, like a Costa Coffee or a Starbucks with Krispy Kreme, and then with McDonald's all rolled into one. It's a bit weird, but it's cool, isn't it? There's the mini. Turn it on now. 1%, and it is 9:04. There we go. Back in an hour and see where we're at. Should be at least 80%, 82, 83%. So yeah, let's go. Pretty good deal going, to be fair. So you can have any breakfast with like a wrap or a muffin with a drink and a hash brown for $2.50. I mean, my wrap was a big breakfast wrap. It was meant to be $3.50 on its own. So that's pretty good. But yeah, their wraps come with hash browns in them, and their muffins come with them as well. And then they give you a hash brown as well. That's a bit weird. So basically, I've got a big breakfast wrap, which is sausage, bacon, egg, hash brown, a French vanilla rice, and hash brown. That ain't bad, you know. Let's try the hash brown. Looks a bit sorry for itself, to be fair. Not bad. I don't think it competes with McDonald's. McDonald's has got more of a crunch. I don't know if they're frying theirs or they're oven, air frying them or something. I don't know, but McDonald's have got more of a crunch and they're a little bit thicker. So, but still, not a bad deal. $2.50. Iced French vanilla. Beautiful.
1 hour later.
Let's have a look at the battery, shall we? 82%. At 10:05. So that has charged 80% in 1 hour. That test worked out perfect. We got to 80, 81, 82% in the hour. So that's exactly what they say. I don't know what I'd done on the first time. I don't know if I plugged it in right or it got too hot because it was close to the other one. But yeah, I'm glad I redone it and showed you that it does recharge in an hour. I'm not here to say, right, what you've got is rubbish, throw it away, go buy these. I'm not here to do that. It's just not going to happen. I'm here to just show you that there's improvements being made. If you're in the market, currently in the market, these are the latest, and I'll tell you the pluses and minuses. Notice anything different? Well, notice one, there's a nice long cable, that's good, and there's no brick. No brick. It's just the two ends, like a kettle end. Now, I don't know what they call this, and that brick is like a transformer, step up, step down. I'm no expert, you know me, but I'm just going to call this like direct, hardcore mainline power, straight from the wall, straight to the bank, because that's what it is. You plug that in and poof, there's nothing stopping it, is there? This is 210 watt hours and this is 720 watt hours. This is a 300 watt pure sine wave and it peaks at 600. This is 600 that peaks at 1200. Peaks at 1200. That's banging. On both of these, we've got a USB Type-C port, what you'd call like a PD port, so you can charge your MacBook and everything in your laptop. They're 100 watts, so I can plug my MacBook straight into this, and it charges no problem. To be fair, you can have a look at these on the website. I'm going to link them down below. I'm going to put all their full spec on the screen because you know me, I'm not an expert. I like to use things and then work. Everything that's out there so far, this is a major leap forward. The charging speed is massive. These both come with wireless technology, so you can have an app. You can turn ports on and off, and you can see how much is coming in and out if you're charging them or if you're depleting them, which is freaking amazing. Downsides, because they're not, you know, not perfect. Nothing's perfect. There's no wireless top on this one, so there's a wireless charging plate on this one. If you look here, it would fit my phone perfectly, but there is no wireless charging plate there. I'm not sure the reason why. Maybe because of the handle, I don't know. I would like to see a wireless charging plate there. The handle isn't terrible. I quite like the handle, to be fair. It's not as intrusive as other handles. I'll mention no names. I'd like it to be a bit more square, and I think it'd be more of a friendly shape to then be able to stack something on top if, you know, you're putting it in the cupboard, if you're putting it away. To be fair to EcoFlow, they do quite a few deals, so look out, and then they do have regular discounts. If you've got what you've got and it works, keep it. You don't need to upgrade. If you are looking for something now, then this is the latest. You know, in 2 years' time, there's going to be something even more, you know, better, bigger, better, bolder. That's the way that's the way technology goes. I'm not here to say, hey, you need to dump all that and then go get this, because that's not economically viable or friendly to the environment. The beauty of an hour, though, being able to go into Tim Hortons or KFC or McDonald's or even around your friends for a coffee and go, yeah, can I just plug something in? And then it's like, yep, thank you, just took your power. And it's time for the all-important donut taste test. It's got to be done, isn't it? It's got to be done. Here we go. Not bad, not bad. I think it's better than Dunkin' Donuts. But you know what? It doesn't beat the king of Krispy Kreme. Speaking of which, check out this video where I actually park up at Krispy Kreme's, show you how to get a free donut, and take you on a drive along. What more do you want?